How do you price and package an online course? Now, this is a much bigger answer that I go through in module 1 of my Concept a Course program, but let me give you some basics to get started. Now, packaging and pricing a course really depends on the type of course that you're creating. And let me give you some ideas of what they might be. This could be a free mini course that's going to lead people into your ecosystem, basically a lead magnet that's in an educational format. You may also have a mini course or a mini workshop or a webinar. This is where you are answering a very specific question or giving an overview to something in what I call lunch break learning in less than 90 minutes, 1 hour, 45 minutes. This is a really powerful way to give people a kickstart into a particular topic or to create micro-based content that really focuses on one tiny specific area of your whole expertise. A fabulous way to pull people into the first step of buying with you. For instance, if people on social media or in your email inbox ask specific questions, and those specific questions are about one tiny area of your whole expertise, but is asked quite often, I would definitely go away and create a short 45-minute to 90-minute workshop or webinar on that particular question and have that available as an online purchase of some kind. That's another type. Now, another kind of course is what I call the authority flagship course. This is your big mama version of what you teach, your no stone unturned topic, but is still self-study. This is where that person taking this self-study online course will walk away feeling just as much of an expert in your topic as you are. Now, the next step to this, another type of online course, is what's called a coaching program. This is basically your authority flagship course that we just created, but this time you're going to add yourself to it. So as an example, you could do a 21-day coaching program, 30-day coaching program. I wouldn't recommend you go over 8 weeks with a coaching program. Why? Because your retention rates and your completion rates will dramatically drop off. Okay, you are going to lose people from about the 30-day mark. It's just the way it is, no matter how good your program is. You want high completion rates because you want people to get the best results in your program, so you want them to get through it, which means make it a manageable size, focus really hard and really fast on getting somebody a result, and then from there get them to join a membership, for instance, for them to then stay in touch with you, stay in your ecosystem, stay in your customer journey, remain a paying customer, but outside of the confines of that cohort program, which is another type of course. All right, so far we've got a free lead magnet type program, we've got a workshop or mini course type program, we've got an authority flagship, a coaching program, and I've just mentioned there a membership is something else that you can offer as a form of educational delivery. This is where people are paying you a monthly fee to access whatever you've decided to put in your membership. And that, yes, can literally be just a monthly live call with you. Yes, this is more than enough. Why? Because you are the expert and it's you that people want to talk to, ask questions, whose advice they need. And if I was going to book a one-on-one call with you, but your membership for a month is cheaper and I still get to meet you once a month, it's a no-brainer that I join your membership, even if there's no other stuff in there other than the amazing you that is exactly who I want. All right? Don't overthink this too much. It's a great way to open and launch a membership, and you can keep adding to that over time. Now, another way of you packaging up your knowledge is then into things like online retreats, in-person retreats, boot camps, immersion programs, those much more higher ticket, done with you type experiences. So with all of those different types of courses in mind, this is where you're then going to decide, based on your field of expertise, based on the people that you are working with, which one of those best suits your own preferences of the kind of business model you want to have. Do you want the low-priced, high-volume, lower labor kind of program, which will be your self-study, cheaper, smaller programs? Or do you want to go with the high ticket, lower volume, but much more hands-on type training, which comes with coaching programs, retreats, or in-person done with you or done for you experiences? Once you've worked that out, then you can start putting your customer journey together, because you can also create a whole suite of different delivery types or different packaged up versions of your expertise, all as the exact same topic. What do I mean by that? So for example, I am an expert in course creation. That's what I've been teaching my entire life. That's what I am qualified in. It's what I went to university and did 2 degrees in: education, course creation, curriculum design. So I have free stuff about creating courses. Go and check out my free webpage or my YouTube channel. I have paid mini courses in my topic on course creation. I have self-study courses on course creation. I have a coaching program, Concept to Course, on course creation. I have done with you course creation boot camps where you come and stay with me for a week and get your course created. I have VIP days where you come to my house and spend the night with me, not like that, at my home. And we create your course together by the time you leave. Now, this is where you now get an idea of, here's all the different options I could have, all the different types of ways that I can run my business. Based off of that, which ones are you going to pick? Because you might have all of them. You might have one of them. Some people hate the thought of coaching programs, right? They find it too intense. They just want to have the hands-off online courses. That's what suits their business model and their style. Great. There is no right or wrong to which one of those you pick, whether you only pick one, whether you have all of them. That is down to you, your business, your capacity, your resources, and your personal preferences. Once you have figured that out, then each of those different programs are going to have very different pricing methodologies behind them. Your shorter, lower price programs, you really want to be using to get into that mass market at the bottom of the market triangle, right? This is the triangle. The bottom is the largest slice of that shape. It's the majority of the world that have a lower disposable income. So you are going to need to make those prices of those smaller programs cheaper, but you get to help way more people. And let me tell you this, even though I provide extremely high ticket services to corporates and governments and colleges and universities, I still make millions of dollars from my $47 and $97 products. Because low price, but high volume. Please don't underestimate the amount of people you can help, the amount of lives that you can change, and of course the income that you can bring back in as a reward for your service with low priced offerings. None of them are right or wrong. If you prefer to have a couple of clients a year that are paying you a much higher ticket, and that's your preferred way of working, excellent, pick that. Now the differences are when it comes to your lower price products, you are going to be looking a bit more at benchmarking in the market. What is it that's average out there right now? That tends to be the norm when you're looking at those lower price products. There are more elements to that, but that's your main one. With your higher price products, however, really there are a huge amount of factors that come into play about how you're going to manage that pricing. First of all, there is your individual experience and your individual qualifications. If you have lots of experience and you have the bragging rights of a qualification, you can bump those prices right up with a few sweet old zeros on the end, right? That's just how it works. It's the unfair advantage you have that comes with experience and qualifications. If you have a really niche topic, you also can massively increase your prices when it comes to the higher end of the market. Why? Because less people are doing it. Why? Because it's niche. Why? Because something that's scarce is more valuable. It's just the way it is. The other thing you need to be calculating is what is your hourly rate and how much of your time are you going to be putting into servicing a client from the beginning to the end of that particular done with you or experiential type coaching program, because you need to be not losing out on the time that you are putting in. So if you're going to be spending 8 hours a day with this VIP client you've got, you need to make sure that you're calculating at least 8 hours of the day, perhaps double that in the preparation, in the costs that need to be covered. There are lots of other things you need to consider with in-person training, and in my Concept to Course program, I do actually have a training preparation qualification checklist that is also highly relevant if you're doing B2B training, if you're working on going out there to quote to corporate organizations as a corporate trainer or speaker as well. Those are also critical things that you calculate with your own coaching program. If you want to come and create your very own online courses, coaching programs, memberships that people are going to love, that are actually going to be profitable, and